Please watch like this. No, please watch. Friends, please watch like this. So friends, like what, you wanna buy a used iPhone, a second-hand iPhones? Don't worry, I have bought two iPhones, used one. And the first one, the display was not original, the fingerprint was not working. Everything was all right except the display, which is the most important thing on a phone. It was not original. It was not Apple's display, and it was some some local product, Chinese made, of course. And fingerprint was also not working. And after that, I bought this. Let's with this. I'm gonna talk about this 6S Plus. This is 6S Plus. I have been using for almost two years, and I use this as a second and as a used phone. And I'll tell you, if you wanna buy a used iPhone, of course you will only buy a used iPhone if you are going to get the great deal. If it is going to be like very low comparatively to the new one, if the price is very low. I bought this for 18,000 rupees like 2 years ago. It is still selling for what, for 10,000 plus rupees, 16 GB ROM. So let's come to the point. So if you wanna buy a new phone, make sure that the display is original, else just negotiate. But for me, I will tell you that just only buy product which has original display, because max 99.9% of your time you are going to spend your time looking at this thing. So make sure that the display is original, and of course check whether this fingerprint is working or not, and also make sure that this is actually working, this 3D touch, because this is original display, that's why it will work, otherwise it will not work. So friends, and also make sure check whether the autofocus function is working or not, otherwise it could be fake camera. So make sure whether autofocus is working or not. This is perfectly working, everything is working here, autofocus is working, because if you are buying something, make sure that everything is working, otherwise negotiate, make price come down to what, less than 50%. And of course I don't think you will want to buy a product which is not like original, everything which is not original. And regarding the body, I don't think you should pay that much attention, because I always recommend putting this thing. I have changed more than what, 5-6 times. It's dirty now because I was putting there. It's very cheap here in India also. If you are wondering where I'm in India right now, in Delhi, and it's very cheap here in India. And body wise, what, it has lots of scratches, and then it means that this phone was dropped. I dropped this phone only once or twice, but it's not a main thing. And make sure whether the speaker is working also or not. If you are buying from Facebook Marketplace or any OLX or anywhere, if you are buying from used second-hand shop, they will give you in perfect condition. So make sure that everything is working fine. And of course, most important thing is check whether the battery percentage is at least 80% or not. You can go here, if you are iPhone user, you will know. When I bought this, it was what, 80%. Now it has dropped to 78. Recently it was 79, and recently dropped to 79%. It needs replacement, but I'm not going to replace this because I'm not using this as my main driver. I have 3 phones. This one also, right now I'm recording with the Galaxy Note 8. So friends, first one is display, most important thing, and the second one is whether you have original camera or not, and number 3 is, I think, what, battery is also one of the most important things, because you need juice, you know friends, you need juice. And regarding body, if you are lucky, you might find good body if the previous owner was what, not a guy like me. you will be lucky also if the previous owner was guy like me, because I don't drop my phones and I always use phone with a case. You see, I'm right now using a Spigen case on my Note 8 right now. I think you can see it, Spigen case on my Note 8 right now. I will show you. You see Spigen case on my Note 8 right now. It's a very good case. And of course, friends, display, camera, and check whether everything is, whether you have any dot or not in the display also. Please check. Spend as much time as possible before making any payment, because in many cases once you made the payment, you cannot negotiate anything also. So still this phone is fast. And of course, iPhone 6s Plus will it has already received its last iOS update, so you can still buy this phone, 6s or 6s Plus or 7 or 7 Plus or 8 or 10. I don't know about other phones. I have used all the phones, but I don't know about other phones. So